All right, so what I need you guys to do is pick out 10 of your family birthdays. Pick out 10 birthdays, 10 numbers of your favorite numbers, all right? And what we're going to do here is we're going to slide. We're going to make some good money with some huge returns, all right? Now, with that being said, if you guys are brand new to the channel, you have to subscribe to this channel in order to be able to keep up with the roulette strategy videos that we post every single morning, 365 days of the year. We are a small channel, but we have over 1 million total channel views. So click up at the top of this screen and click on more about this channel, and you will definitely check that out. Okay, now inside the pink box, there is going to be the bankroll. Now, you see the bankroll right there. You don't have to use that. You guys can use 10-cent pieces by playing online. If you do that, you will only need a $200 roulette bankroll if you play with the 10-cent pieces with this demonstration that I'm getting ready to show you guys. All right. Now, when we're playing with $1 chips here, because there's no option for 10-cent pieces on. I wish it was. Okay. So anyway, let's get into this thing. We're going to pick out 10 numbers. Okay. All over the board here. 10 numbers. All right. And along with an extra chip on one of the actual, actually two, sorry. We have 2 safeties there, all right? 2 safeties. These are going to produce really nice returns when they do hit. You have a lot of coverage here, and you're only using 12 units. This is one of those keep your foot on the gas style of play until you are ready to let off the pedal and then reset. All right, let's play, and let's see what we can produce out of this thing. The first one is the number 29. All right. 29 comes out. And it doesn't really matter because I'm going to keep my foot on the gas, win or lose with this particular roulette strategy. All right, let's play. You're definitely going to need a nice bankroll if you want to play this particular style here. All right. 11 comes out. No problem. We're going to simply just keep adding these chips to produce great money here. All right, let's play. And when you reset is when you're comfortable to reset. All right, there's 36. No problem. And we spin. And there is 17. That is a $96 return. But I'm going to continue on by laddering the system. And spin. And 35 comes out. And we did lose that. Keep your foot on the gas here, folks. And let's play. And there is the number 20 for another safety. Let's spin again. And there is the number 31. No problem. And let's spin again. And there is 25 for a $200 return. No problem. Spin again. And there is 28 for a safety. All right, let's spin. And there is 36 for a $240 return. And look at where we just did in the matter of 5 minutes. All right, let's simply go right back down to our original 12. I'm going to go right, erase all this stuff out of here and go back down to the original 12 so that we can play the same numbers. Unless you guys feel like that you want to play different numbers, it doesn't really matter to me. Now let's go back down to 12 units. All right, now, if you look at 13, 14, and 15, and 7, 8, and 9, if you guys want to put extra insurance on here, you guys can to make it 14 units. All right. And let's try. The only thing we can do is try. And 0 does come out as we ladder the system. All right, and let's play. 0 comes out again. No problem. So we're going to still keep going, though. As I said before, win or lose. And let's play that bad boy. And there is 3. All right. Keep your foot on the gas. Spin again. And there is 17 for an $88 return. All right. Let's ladder the system again. And spin. And there is 33 for a $110 return. Checking our stats, that's 438 bucks. But I'm going to play again. And we spin. And there is the number 4 for a $132 return. That is 570 bucks that we just made. I'm simply going to go right back down to our original 14. All right. And reset and rebet. Here we go. And let's play. And there is number 22. All right, let's ladder the system and spin. And there is 26. All right. Let's keep going here, folks. We don't stop. And spin. And there is the number 7. That is a safety, which is cool. As we continue to keep going here, folks. We spin again. And there is 16. All right, let's keep going. And spin. And there is 24. And let's go again and spin. $30 comes out for a safety. Same way again, keep your foot on the gas. And we spin. And there is 0. No problem. We're still up almost $300. All right, we spin. And 10 comes out for $176 return. All right, I'm going to ladder again. And we spin. And there is the number 12 for $198 return. So it looks like, folks, in the matter of just under 12 minutes, that is $660. Guys, what I need you to do right now is get into the comment section and please let me know what you thought about this here particular roulette strategy, folks, as I reset this thing back down to the 14 units that we originally started with. Check the stats one more time. And we spin. Let's see what happens. And 10 does come out as we ladder the system. And spin. And there is the number 6. And we're going to keep going here. And spin. 18 comes out. And we're just going to keep going. And spin. And there is the number 8. Don't lose hardly any money. And we spin. And there is 26. All right. Whoops. Didn't mean that. And we spin. And there is 0. Folks, we're still up $450. All right. Let's keep going here. And we spin. And there is 0 again. Alrighty. Let's keep going. And let's spin. And there is 17. That's going to return $176. Oh, I should have laddered. My bad. I was supposed to ladder on that one, but it's okay. We'll ladder on the next one. Okay. We got 6. And we spin. And that is 33. Let's ladder the system again. Whoops, didn't mean that. There we go. And we spin. There is 13. That's going to be a safety. And we spin. And there is 36 for a $242 return. And folks, it looks like $836 in 16 minutes is what we just did in this particular session here by playing at this level. You guys got to really get into the comment section and let me know what you think about this. This is a lot of coverage and you get a lot of bang for your buck. So let's go all the way back down to the 14 units. Same 14, like I said in the beginning of the video. Pick out your birthdays or your family's birthdays. All right, let's spin that bad boy. And 18 does come out. We will ladder the system one time and we spin. And we got 34. All right, I'm going to ladder the system again. And we spin. And there is the number 8 for a safety. All right, let's ladder the system again. And we spin. All right, let's do the same thing again. And spin. And there is the number 1. Alrighty. Same way again. And spin. And there is the number 36. And that's going to give us a $132 return. And we are going to keep going here a bit. And spin. And there is the number 15. 15 is going to be a safety. All right. We are going to spin again. As soon as I load these bad boys in there. And there is the number 6. All right, let's keep laddering. And we spin. 25 comes out for a $198 return. So it looks like, folks, we're just under $1,000 here in the matter of 20 minutes time. Get into the comment section right now and let me know what you thought about this. We made just about $1,000, which is really, 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 really great. let me just go down back to where we started from. Okay. Right back down to original 14. And don't forget to comment. Guys, you got to start telling me about where you're coming from. Like what area you're coming from. I'm not really getting too many good comments like that. All right, let's spin again. And there is the number 17 for another $22 hit. All right, let me just do this. I'm going to play again. I'm not going to ladder. Let me just play again. Let me see how close I can get to 1,000 if I could. All right, now we will ladder and spin. And there is the number 0. No problem. All right, we spin again. And there is the number 7 for another safety. I'm just going to spin again. Because right now at this point, you guys pretty much got the strategy. There is the number 11. All right, let's ladder the system. And we spin. And there is the number 4 for an $88 return. And look at this, folks. Look at this. $30 away from $1,000. That is a great accomplishment in only 22 minutes. $1,000 in 22 minutes, folks. Right back down to the beginning here. And spin. And we got the number 33. Another $22 return. And look at this, folks. $8 away from $1,000 today. Spin that bad boy again, because I don't care about ladder no more. I'm just trying to see if I can hit 1,000. That'll be nice. And I just did. So there we have it, folks. There we have it. Over $1,000 in the matter of 23 minutes playing this strategy the roulette jackpot way. I need for you guys to get into the comment section, like up the video or dislike the video if you don't like the video, but help me keep up with the YouTube algorithm, and that is about it. All right, with that being said, I am developing another roulette strategy for tomorrow morning, so I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.